Yo, welcome back to LeafGreen with Justin and Ulam. We have come to the Viridian City Gym, and I've actually not done any training because I went ahead and looked up what the levels, not just of Giovanni, but more specifically of what his gym trainers were going to be, and those are all, like, our team upper 30s, so I'm hoping there's enough of them there that we can just use them as the training to be ready for Giovanni himself. After all, there's not really a great place for me to do a whole bunch of training at this particular level, whereas if we can do this and beat Giovanni, then the Victory Road will be an excellent place for me to do training to be ready for the Elite Four. So, we're going to lead with try, and try to take this gym on. Let's see. What's the bet? Well, let's take on this group over here first. Seeing as how, if you don't try to battle these three, there's no real reason for them to be here. And we are here somewhat for the experience, clearly. A lot of Pokemon. Alright, so he's either a poison gym leader, which would be, or a bug gym leader, which would be a welcome respite. Especially after that nightmare of dark types last time. Alright, well, that's the difference. Well, no, that's not the difference one level makes. That's the difference taking off the shark beak makes. Okay, just go for a try attack then. Okay. Well, in that case, depending on how much this try attack does, I might paralyze heal. Never mind. Nice crit try. Good timing. Alright, Parasect, you say? Well, in that case, I'll actually not heal it, because Parasect's liable to just slap me with another status condition. Do we go for another Tri-Attack? Yeah, I want to know how much Tri-Attack is doing at this level difference without it hurting. Because I imagine Fly has got to be doing more. Alright, so Tri-Attack is taking him down to about half, so that's not bad. The reason I'm not going for Fly is because with Paralysis, yep, there. With Tri-Attack, if I go for Tri-Attack and Paralysis kicks in, I just lose one turn. You lose 2 turns if it kicks in on either turn of... Well, I guess if it kicks in on the first turn. 50, yeah, that's good. If it kicks in on the second turn of Fly, you lose 2 turns, which is just frustrating. Whereas, if we get it through, we should be able to 2-shot this Parasect. Shaboo. And at 38, we will be ready to switch to Gyarados. Give Gyarados a turn in the front position. Unfortunately, Gyarados won't have the Uproar. Probably not. Check the stats though right quick. 50, yeah. Ugh, yuck. Well, I don't know, that might have been very Rage. Hold on. Oh shoot, but I hit A twice. Whatever. Butterfree, you say. Yeah, Dream should be fine against that. I mean, it's not like it should have anything that can hurt Dream particularly well. Although, clearly, status conditions are going to be the name of the game a lot. And that Intimidate is doing nothing to a Butterfree. Excuse me. Let's go for a Twister since we have the Dragon Fang equipped. Let's see if we get one shot. Oh my goodness, not even. Wow. That's with the Dragon Fang equipped, I remind you. Yikes. Yowza. Go for the only physical move we know, I guess. How do you... Right, Tackle has a 95 accuracy with Gen. No good reason. Come on, Dream. Okay. Making it through the confusion zone. Goodness! Okay, maybe I underestimated how crazy Butterfree's defenses must be. This will at least have Stab, but yeah, wow. Well, also Dream is loaded down with a bunch of... Surf's a good move, and it's got Stab, but Dream just really needs to be focusing on physical rather than special. Right, can we afford to keep you in against the next Butterfree? Yeah, sure, we'll try. This time we are just going with Surfs. No point in wasting our time on the other moves that clearly were doing significantly less. It's frustrating we still haven't learned anything stronger than tackle for physical. How much does that do? Yeah, on the plus side, while Butterfree appears to have somewhat annoying defenses, its offense is still garbage. There's 38 on Dream, which is just about everybody now, at least 38. Yes. Excuse me. Alright, we'll go ahead and switch Mr. Nito in for that. Psychic them down, since their poison typing makes them weak to it. Although, to be fair, we're doubly weak to their bug. It just occurred to me, I don't know that we outspeed. Okay, so we don't outspeed. Uh-oh. Oh man, that's gonna be real close. That was way too close for comfort. Alright, so note to self, the Psychic versus Poison here is not worth it. Yep, we did win, but we were risking a lot. Alright, well, clearly we need to run back to the Pokemon Center after that. So, once again, as per usual, I'll go ahead and clear out the rest of the gym largely off camera unless something important happens, and I will see you at Giovanni otherwise. Okay, so, we're back. I've beaten all the trainers in here. I forgot I can't use that exit now, or that pathway up. Now we have to go this way around. We did not quite get everyone up as many levels as I would have hoped. So, we're leading with Cubone, which should be fine because a lot of the Pokemon in here were Bug and Poison, which we're leading with Cubone not because it'll be super good against them, but because it should be fine against them and needs the experience most. And usually these gym leaders lead with their weakest Pokemon first. A Bug Poison in this case, so... oh goodness, 45. Alright, so first off we need to try for a... is that gonna be? Okay, good. So we get off of Focus Energy pretty free. That Pursuit did basically nothing. And now we just start going for some Boomerangs, hoping for crits. Let's see how their Pursuit is doing nice and little damage. Boomerang's doing actually pretty good with a crit. Actually pretty good even without the crit, honestly. Alright, so now everyone's at least 39. I think Magnemite, or Magneton is also 39. Did not quite make it to 40. Do I have improved that? Is there one of these moves I could afford to get rid of? Probably Leer. Problem is, do I want maybe Leer for this fight? Nah, we're probably fine sticking with just Focus Energy and Boomerang. Yeah, because False Swipe would be nice for encounters. Paralyze something, or put it to sleep, or just get it with False Swipe and then switch into a sleeper or something. Alright, Venonat, another poison, so our ground typing will be neutral. Alright, he's fast though. Alright, we'll just try to fight through this sleep. There's the one guaranteed turn. No Psychic. Wow, our special defense must be good. And or their special attack must be garbage. For Psychic to be doing that little even on a crit. Okay, and he got the special defense. Alright, that complicates things significantly. So now even if I heal up, taking more health. We'll try. Let's see, where's our... oh, that's super area hyper potion. We have 100 health. Depends on how much a single Psychic is doing now that the defense dropped. For crying out loud, a crit will kill us. Which pretty much means it's not worth staying in for the Boomerang attempt. Yeah, let's switch into someone who can resist it. Probably Mr. Nito? Yeah, Psychic resists Psychic. And we probably won't be fast enough to hit him with a Psychic back faster than he can use whatever his other moves are. But yep, we resist that. We'll be able to fire back with our own super effective Psychic. And apparently we are somehow faster. Oh, nice. Mr. Nito surprised me with that burst of speed. Twisted Spoon for the win! Still gave Skull Kid some EXP. We cannot afford that. That is definitely faster. Put in Skull Kid. Yeah, if this Beedrill's anything like the last one, and I think that level 50 Venonat may have been his ace. I don't think he's got anything above level 50. So, we may be fine to just try for a Bone Ring here, see if we can wake up. Our special defense has come back to us, so we're not really in too much danger of pursuits, which are special in this gen. Alright, he's probably going to go for a heal, so we'll take the turn, yep, focus energy. Get our focus back online, which should allow us to KO with this next Boomerang. Well, possibly. Certainly if we get a crit. Maybe a bit of danger range for needing healing. Looks like that should KO, yep. Regardless of the crit, I think it was going to KO, but definitely with the crit. Alright, does this make 40? Bingo. Scizor. Yes. Actually, hold on. Approach this. Zap most likely resists all of his moves. But I think we want to start by switching in Dream for a initial, what do you call it? A Intimidate. Now, do we want to bother doing anything with Dream? Pretty sure Steel resists water, so I don't know that there's too much point in us doing anything. Plus, in all odds, from the 1 or 2 times that I saw Scizor on the gym trainers, it usually went for a lot of boosting moves, so I think we're pretty free to just swap into Zap here. And if what they go for, yeah, okay, well, there's a Sword Stance, so now they're only at +1 instead of +2, which is... But we can Thunder Wave, which now, even if they use Agility, they'll be really struggling against how much speed reduction that gives. Oh, they're supposed to do damage! Alright, I think we just start trying to fire off Thunders. Okay, well that's a little frustrating. Which is going to do? At least we connected. Oh! Diggity! Nice job, Zap! We needed that hit, clearly. Alright, get him back paralyzed. May have another full heal, but that may also then just buy us another turn of... Alright, good. Didn't. And oh, I was gonna say, and somehow we're faster. Because we're paralyzed. We're faster, duh. Alright. That was a bit of a throw. Why did you go for Iron Defense instead of any attack? With a crit and how many sword stances Scizor has, we'd have probably died. Possibly. Oh, that's why. You have a second. Well, I think we need to rinse and repeat. I think Dream needs to get an Intimidate off to buy us that initial... Partially because I think that by getting this Intimidate off, this is also incentivizing the AI to want to Sword Stance to reclaim that drop. Alright. Which... Good, alright. Again, buys us the turn, which should buy us the turn for a Thunder Wave. So we'll see what they go for here, because it could just be a straight... They could just be attacking. Yep. We resist Slash. My goodness, but that's what it does on a crit anyway. Which means I don't think they can actually KO us without another crit, but because of that potential full heal, he possibly goes for another full heal. Nope, he doesn't. Another Sword Stance! Fun! Alright, well, we need to land at least one Thunder, possibly a Thunder and a Spark. So we landed the first Thunder, which is good. Oh, couldn't you miss Slash? I didn't realize that Slash... Oh, I have Bright Powder on the Zap! Oh, on the Magneton, who is named Zap. That was very fortuitous. Because, yeah, actually, I think Slash is 100% accurate. So, yeah, that's the Bright Powder quite possibly saving our butt. Alright, well, that's a little frustrating. Hydro Pump would be kind of nice, but do I really have anything I want to drop for it? Could drop Twister, but it's not really doing us any good. Although, honestly, I should probably just drop Tap. And then I can replace one of them with a physical move, if Gyarados ever tries to learn a physical move. Alright, well, intense indeed. I mean, we absolutely navigated it perfectly, but yeah, we were quite underleveled and still made it through that just fine. Alright, and I believe you owe us Earthquake. Do we have a ground type? Yes, we do! But do I really want to replace Bone Marine? Probably not. Oh, could I give Earthquake to someone else? Yes, I could. I could give Earthquake to Tree. There's an interesting and potentially fun idea. Let's see what we got here. Scarf. Charcoal, fire. Still have that Never Melt Ice plus Hail Blizzard combo if we want to put that on someone at some point. Heartstone for rock type moves, poison type. Another Twisted Spoon, Metal Coat. Anyone steel moves at the moment. Alright. Well, let's look. So. Who all could we teach? There it is. Earthquake 2. Pretty sure we don't want to teach Leaf, because I'm pretty sure that LeafGreen's already got all the moves set we want. Yeah, I don't really want to give up any of these. Ha! We could give up Razor Leaf and have both grass and poison damage, but not via stab. That would be ironic. Wouldn't necessarily be bad, because, I mean, Earthquake is pretty dope. I'm halfway considering this. Hold on, actually. Is your attack high enough to merit it? Would be the one question. Also, what item do we have on you? A Lax Incense. Let's see. Probably not worth it, because, yeah, we'd be giving up any use of our special attack, and, well, it's only 10 points different. But if we were going to go with an alternate move, I'd still probably want it to use special attack, even though it's using it. Alright, so yeah. And on that basis, I don't know that we have anything that I'd really want. Well, hold on. We'll check. Let's see. I could give you Blizzard, but I wouldn't want to give you Blizzard without the remaining setup. Dragon Taunt, Precision, Solar Beam. Not without... Yeah, no, certainly not on its own. Could have another person with Thunder. Don't want to really turn... That should probably go on someone with the Silk Scarf. Could put that on LeafGreen, but again, I'd rather just special attack. Huh, could give Fire Blast. Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Sunny Day would be a pretty good trio of moves on someone. Alright, so... Yeah, we don't really have another... Can you even learn? No, you can't even learn at any rate, so... let's see. Pretty sure just about everyone can learn Return. What about Iron Tail? Only Skull Kid. Whereas... Well, actually, now that I think about it... Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really want Steel Wing on Tri because I want the Sharp Beak on Tri, but actually I can just choose which of the two held items based on what will be more helpful in a given match. And Rage is certainly doing us no good, although really neither is Pursuit. Ooh, so you know what? we could have Try be the one to learn Return. And then have all three of those be able to swap. With Try Attack being even... Well, no, but with Try Attack, that's probably as worth it as anything. Yeah, I certainly don't really care about Pursuit. Go ahead and learn Steel Wing. Steel Wing, and let's see. Skill Swap, Thief, no. Double Team would be interesting. Who all can learn Reflect? Yeah, alright, so yeah, any of them could learn Return. Although, who all of them could actually make particular use of it? Probably really just you and Skull Kid. Let's see, if we were to teach you Earthquake... Yeah, we could drop the false swipe. I kind of like the idea of having it, but then again, now that I really think about it, am I ever really going to bother with having Skull Kid being the one out front in order to make that happen, since Skull Kid definitely cannot be the one to put any status conditions. And having both Bone Meringue and Earthquake, pretty good combo. Yeah, that's the way we'll go with it. Actually, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, with your special attack... versus 120. I could drop Thunder and Lock On for Hail, and but then I'd also really want it to be on someone who's immune to it, and that's really only an Ice type, so... I guess we're holding on to that for in case we end up getting a Jinx or something. Well, I say or something. Or a Dugong, I think, is probably the only... Or a Lapras, I suppose. Actually, would be pretty good on a Lapras. I would really appreciate a Lapras. Then we could swap that out for a Gyarados. Wait, didn't we get a Lapras? No, it randomized what our Lapras was. Yeah, we got a Charizard from the Silphco people. Or was that the Porygon? I don't recall. We could technically maybe go with Epona then. Require some training up. Oh, right, but no, by not being ice, you wouldn't be immune to... Yeah, no, so... No, don't. Yeah, so none of who we have currently would be able to make use of that. Alright, well, go ahead and heal up. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this episode here. I'll try to make sure that these levels are okay for what I think is our next boss fight, which should be, unless I'm mistaken, a Gary fight on the way over to the Elite Four. Otherwise, it'll be a straight trip through the Victory Road. There's the word. So, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.